Hello everybody. Today I wanted to go out and film some stuff on my car, on my town car, but it is so windy out there that there's no way. The tripod would have flown away and then everything, you guys couldn't hear me anyway. So I decided to do other stuff that I enjoy doing, is going through some of my old brochures. And I spent a lot of time obviously doing the Lincoln stuff, some GM stuff, but then I have tons of Dodge and Chrysler stuff. And what's the best way to spend some time when you can't be outside working and filming your car? Well, do these. So I got tons of this. So this is actually a lineup of the oldest Dodge stuff that I have, but I have plenty more. There's a whole pile of them here, going through 05, 06, 08. Got tons of this supporting material, including Sprinter, which for some reason ended up in the pile of Dodge stuff, but that's understandable because I don't have any other Sprinter brochures. But then you got a ton of this other supportive stuff. I got tons of this Dodge Ram truck stuff. And then on top of that, I have a whole pile of Chrysler stuff, which is right up here. Some of the older stuff, some of it, once again, goes back. I mean, here, look at this. This is when they were advertising iPods right here. So I'm hoping to do this. Maybe I'm going to knock all of them out in one day because I can't be outside. And I hope to shed some light on the other. You know, there's the big three. And in all my videos, I usually forget about the third. I forget about the Dodge Chrysler because I don't really see them a whole lot on the lot. I don't actually find them, and the few that I did find in the film, they were in pretty bad shape. So here we are, starting off with this one. So from what I understand, it's an 05 Dodge Neon, and here's what it says. You asked for it. Here's your information, 2005 Dodge Neon. So this leads me to believe that back in 05, I must have filled out one of these cards, because look at this. It's got my old address there. So. So obviously I must have done it. So check this out. First of all, 05 Dodge Neon, employee pricing plus. So I'm hoping that this lighting works best. I'm actually sitting right by my other window with some natural light, so hopefully the glare is going to be at a minimum. So first of all, look at this. Very, very cool looking couple right there. You know, there's some sort of a Dodge Neon meetup, which I doubt ever happened. And then this is where they had their grab your life by the horns. All right. Dear Vitaly, enclosed. Yeah, so this is obviously customized, which is very nice. And look at these pricing. Look at this. 14.3. You know, we can't get a new car for that much. And then look at this. There goes away up to 21.2. Very interesting. And then, yeah, the price difference between the trims is not that much. I mean, obviously here they have, you know, a big jump, but they also have that SRT design. So if you don't want to go all the way the SRT-4, you can just have the quote-unquote the design. And then here it is, you know, SRT design shown in black. So it kind of looks like the SRT-4, but it's not. So you're going to be missing the engine. And then look at all these cool young people, you know. You got a skateboard. Got all sorts of skating happening here. And yeah, you can see when they were doing it back in 05, so in October 05. So, all right, what do we got next? So all of it is about the Neon. So once again, somehow, you know, it's hilarious to see what the manufacturers are doing. You know, obviously they want to have a younger buyer. You know, everybody wants a younger buyer, but yeah, I think most younger buyers would have gone with a used Civic. That's the problem. I mean, I know they all have to compete, but it's just, I mean, I remember back here, I was what? Oh wow. I mean, anyway, I'll have to calculate that. But I think I was in college there. Yeah, I wasn't aspiring. I couldn't even afford this. Like, I was working at the time, but I couldn't do that. So, but anyway, you know, double shot of espresso, cup of Joe price. So here they are doing the whole affordable fun. So it's like you could have a new Dodge Neon. Obviously, they're pushing that SRT-4 all over the place, so very few people would be able to cough up that cash. You know, 0 to 60, 5.8 seconds. Okay, not bad. Yeah, all right. So here we are again. So they obviously shot all these pictures. So here's the thing. So this guy is like almost, it's like it's the same guy I think is here, although I could be wrong. So yes, cool looking girls, cool looking guys. They're all getting together in their Dodge Neon. Fun and curves, strong brakes, rock and sound system. Stay inside and play. I mean, the interiors kind of interesting. I never understood why they had that one switch with like an AC, you turn to the left and then the regular fan to the right. But, you know, I've been inside tons of these Neons. Obviously not the SRT-4, but other than that, you know, I've driven plenty of them. They were rental car special back then. Surprisingly, no controls on the steering wheel. Like, that's odd to me. Don't really know why they couldn't do that. And here you go, Neon inside and out. You have the Neon SE, SXT, SRT Design, and SRT-4. And the SRT-4 had the 2.4, 230 horsepower. All right. You know, okay, so now I remember. Okay, so I did get a 2003 Nissan Sentra 2.5 limited edition. So it would be interesting for me to compare. I think this one does have more horsepower. So my Nissan Sentra had a 2.5 liter. I'll have to look it up what kind of horsepower it had. But it had less than this. I don't think I had 230 horsepower. So this thing would have probably been way faster. It was basically, the one that I had was a Sentra with an Ultima engine in it, but it wasn't like a SER Spec V or anything like that. So, all right, so you can get a bunch of options: sunroof, spoilers, speed control. Look, they have speed control, not cruise control. And then you can have optional floor mats. Well, that's an odd option. And you see, all young people. I don't think any person over the age of 25 appears in this. So here you go. You got a hot-looking girl with a guy washing their Nissan. Their Nissan. Their Dodge. Here we go again. Young couple. All right. Well, oh, and here we go. You got the SRT. You got the SRT trio right there. So, all right. So here's one knocked out. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna go through, you know, until this video becomes, you know, 40 minutes long. So, all right. Well, let's do Ram trucks. You know, why not? Let's spice things up a bit. First of all, this thing is huge. I mean, you look at this. Look at this thing. If you unfold it, holy moly. It's like a freaking poster. By the way, you could use it as a poster. Yeah. So this is when manufacturers weren't doing a whole lot of stuff online. Obviously, this proves the fact that I requested stuff to be mailed to me. So, all right, Ram trucks. Ooh, nice lineup right there. The 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11 wonders of the world. Okay. I wouldn't call it that, but why not? All right. I like this. I like this design, honestly. I might even like it more than some of the other stuff. Ooh, look at this. Here we go again. Now, once again, this shows how the marketers think. You know, oh, you got a truck, you got an older Dodge. I don't know the classic Dodges well enough to know what it says there. So, I mean, what kind of a Dodge it is, you guys probably know better than me. Yep, you got a nice looking girl with truck with a classic, probably Gone in 60 Seconds inspired. And there we go. You got the interior, for some reason, is really small on these, but they probably knew that their interiors were not too good. Next step, flight school. All right. Well, no girl here, just a giant Ram 150 truck. I don't know how to aim this thing. Like, it doesn't, like, if I put it here, I do get some glare, but then put it a little closer and then it goes all over the place. So, all right. Well, yeah, like the photography here is really nice too. And then, oh, this is when the heated seats were, you know, a luxury. This is before all the giant $100,000 trucks. So, and though they couldn't help themselves to put a blank switch in the picture, why couldn't they? Why couldn't they fill it with something? You know, I don't get it. All right, here we go again. Towing huge trailer with probably some horsies in it. All right. What is this? An airplane engine that this guy is trying to put in there? Oh yeah. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, by 2000 and what is this? 2005. I mean, they could have done computer graphics, but this is probably the high tech. See, this is still when they were doing all these graphs. Alrighty, there you go. Getting your Harley Davidson. I don't know if that is Harley Davidson or not, but so hauling all sorts of stuff. You got the family here. You got the fishing trips. Oh, I remember. I don't know why manufacturers are not putting these little displays anymore up here. I like it. It's kind of like an airplane style to me. All right. I would doubt that somebody would put some sort of barrels in the back seat. Those would probably want to go in the back, or some sort of ginormous buckets, but what do I know? This construction guy with his toolbox, with his hard hat. And then also, they're not putting a whole lot of emphasis on the interior pics, so those are the little teeny bitty ones. But then, you know, they don't have a whole lot of distinction too between like the top of the line and the base truck. I mean, yeah, you would get stuff like heated seats, maybe adjustable pedals. Oh, speaking of adjustable pedals, yeah, there you go. Here's the adjustable pedals. All right. Ram ST, SLT, Power Wagon, Ram Laramie J package, H package. Wow, so many packages. And then SRT-10, which they didn't really put a whole lot of emphasis on the SRT-10. They probably must have had a different brochure back then. So yeah, you get all the different options, and there you go. All right, well, this video is already pretty long, so here you go. Odd couple. You got Neon and Ram trucks together. We'll see everybody.